Hey there, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome. This is Sun, Moon, Venus Divine Readings. Thank you guys so much for being patient again for this week. Had a kind of a late start, so super happy that you guys are still here. Thank you. This week we are using the Mystical Universe Tarot, and this week's candles. Once again, I kind of just do a very broad intention for my subscribers when I create these candles. So love, wealth, really it's abundance, and then this is for joy. So as long as you're subscribed and your intention or your wish is for your highest good and the highest good of everybody involved, it will come true. That is the way that my magic works. So let's jump into it, you guys. What is going to happen for you guys in the next week or so in your material world for my beautiful Tauruses? Right away. Well, this could be your energy. This is the Page of Pentacles. This could also be Virgo or Capricorn, but it does not have to be. This could be a new beginning, a seed planted, if you will. I'm also getting a possible message coming in, maybe an interview, someone approving an interview, someone approving an application, something like that. Approval of a loan, I just heard as well. With the Devil card, this could be Capricorn energy, doesn't have to be. So this could also be, what I just heard is if you want to accept your abundance, there's some things that you might have to let go of, some things that you are holding on to. Really, it's making space for some more possibilities as far as your abundance is concerned. What I'm getting, I'm actually seeing holding on to maybe some habits. This could also talk about addiction. I can't really mince words there. It could talk about something that you have in your life that is holding you back, that you could be chained to. One more, please, Spirit. For Taurus. And the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's really not wanting to let go. It's like you really do know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about a habit or possibly a situation that you are not wanting to leave behind. It could be a person. It could also be a workplace. Maybe the money is really good, or maybe, because what I'm actually feeling is like a sense of devaluation as well. So it could be something like, well, I don't want to leave this place because I was told that if I left it, I'm never going to find anything better. So it's kind of, it feels toxic to me, to be honest. It feels like for some reason it's kind of preying on your insecurities a little bit. Not even a little bit. But the Nine of Wands here, I do feel like with the bottom of the deck energy, something's going to give pretty soon here, you guys. I don't feel like it's this week. I do feel like it's coming up, but I don't feel like it's this week. But I do think that something is going to give. I don't think that you really like this energy. I don't feel like you like being in this energy. I feel like you are starting to feel like a little used, to be fair. So I don't know where it is that you're working. I do think that the money probably, it has a little bit to do with it. And it's like there's something better out there, and you're kind of in your head about that. Like, is there something better out there? And I think that deep down you know that there is. So let's get some clarifiers out here, Taurus. Okay, so we're going to use the Shaman's Dream Oracle to clarify. This is by Colette Baron Reed. Like, it's something that's not fulfilling to you, maybe on a spiritual level. It's got like, there could be something shady going on too that you know about. And it feels like you're a little torn about the whole situation. Page of Pentacles, Spirit. Gathering around the power of community. And the bottom of the deck is in the hand. The universe is your partner. So what I'm actually hearing is the power of community. I was actually hearing that there's a possibility that there could just be like really toxic gossip, and then the power of community came up. So I think that maybe at first it was like, it felt like people really had your back, and maybe right now you're feeling like they might be a little bit more toxic than they were coming across as first. So let's keep looking here, Spirit. Where will I find the devil's energy? Enchanted Map. Okay, this is also by Colette Baron Reid. Can you clarify the devil, please? Wizard of Awareness. And education. What is interesting is I heard manipulator when Wizard of Awareness came out. I'm a little confused, not confused. I won't say that because I know what I heard. I know what I know. And it's really, it's not even, I don't want to use the word funny. This is not what that card means, but this is what this card means right now is what I will say. Spirit is calling attention to the fact that you have somebody around you right now that might be using perhaps a spiritual element or a, they're coming across as more knowledgeable, or they want you to think that they are more knowledgeable than you in whatever your work environment is. And they're trying to kind of use that against you, and they do come across as very manipulative. Again, it keeps coming off, as this devilish energy. I don't get, it could be Capricorn energy. It's just really watch your finances around this person or the situation, because it is very much like that they feel like they know better than you what your next moves should be. And I kind of get like, if you are contracted with this individual or with this company, they might try to skim a little from the top, and they're going to try to say something like, oh, well, legally by law, I have to do it this way because, oh, your hours are contract. There's some bullshit, and it is bullshit is what I'm getting here. Okay. So, and with education and Wizard of Awareness, now Spirit is like, now that you are aware that there could be some bullshit, it is someone who has like a slick tongue. So now that you're aware of that, you can probably guess who it is, and you can do your own homework. And once your hackles are up, it's kind of like, how you can see when a cat is like, not sure of a situation, or a cat's hackles are raised. Like, that's how I feel like you will be, and you should do your own homework. Okay, like you should definitely look into a situation. I just feel like they might be trying to manipulate a situation and kind of get you in your own head. And there's some gaslighting for sure. Okay, yeah, there's some gaslighting for sure when it comes to your finances. I don't like that at all. Two of Swords, Spirit. Energy Oracle. Okay. This is Two of Swords. Tell me more about the Two of Swords. Yeah. Angel of Balance. Could be Libra helping you out here. Two of Swords is also a card for Libra energy, and Caring Connection is the bottom of the deck. So I do think that you're going to be pulled out of this. It is possible that there is a person that you are already in contact with who you have a friendship with, or someone that you can rely on who also sees this bullshit behavior. But I do think that once you are aware that someone could be toxic, and someone could, possibly try to manipulate a contract, possibly try to, skim a little money from you somehow, that once you're aware of that, and once you can put a stop to that and get out of your own head, because I do think that they would gaslight you, you will throw balance back into this situation, okay? And I think it's not just you. I think that there are other people that they will do this to. And the other people will also speak up, okay? This is very interesting, Taurus. All right, one more card for your material world. Very interesting. Thank you. That's two cards, but all right. The universe supports you. They've got you, absolutely. And it looks like you've also got not just angels that are helping you out here, but you've got a friend group that can help you. And then hold yourself accountable, but with grace. So I do think, yes, you, this could actually be someone who might have, maybe they're a boss, or they might own the company or something like that. So when you do figure out who this is, it's very important that you are careful about how you call them out. When I get the hold yourself accountable, but with grace card, it's like, all right, you know what? You know, it's not like the F you way that Dave Chappelle quits in that one skit. I don't know how old you guys are, but if you are like around my age, there's like a very famous skit that Dave Chappelle, he wins the lottery. So don't do that, okay? There's like some grace that's involved here. It's very much like, only because I feel there's some retaliation possible with this particular person or company. So just be very, very careful here, okay? Yep. Bottom of the deck says document, screenshot, and cover your ass, because this is the kind of person or company who will try to manipulate, and they do not like to be called out. And it does, I get it. It doesn't matter what they like. They seem very, very toxic, but Spirit is like, we're going to do this on the up and up. And one, because they're going to try to like sully the situation and they might muddy your name. But as long as you keep everything, you know, on the up and up, and, you know, hold yourself with grace, they've got nothing. Okay. So that's what I have for your material world, Taurus. Let's move into your love life. That's really good though. I think you guys got this. This was more about like making you aware of it rather than anything else. Okay. So we are using the Lover's Path. Oops, I don't have them all. Hold on. And this is by Chris Walder, if you are interested in this deck. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors divine. Please tell me about Taurus and their love life the next 7 days, please. We do see a new beginning, passionate new beginning, but let's see if that comes out again. Taurus. Thank you. There it is. That's exactly the card that I was looking at. Passionate new beginning, you guys. This could have just recently happened, but it does feel very much like you have a new beginning occurring. Ooh. Transformation. This could be Scorpio energy, by the way. This could be a fire sign energy. Doesn't have to be. This is, again, just a passionate new beginning. A very phallic symbol, by the way, if I do say so myself. And with Scorpio energy on the cards, and this is Persephone and Pluto, that relationship. I don't really get too deep into the mythology here. I do hope that you guys take some time to look these things up if they are interesting to you. This is also a very passionate placement as well, as far as Scorpio is concerned. There's the Two of Swords again. But this is a rebirth. This is transformation. And then the Four of Staves. This is moving into something that feels much... It could be a commitment, you guys. And some people do see the Four of Swords as a... relationship card, a soulmate card, because of the 1111 or the gateway. I personally do see this is oftentimes shown as a wedding. But you do have to release something in order for this to happen, if this is what your goal is with this passionate new beginning. The King of Arrows here is at the bottom, and so Spirit is asking you to remain logical in the face of this passionate new beginning. It might be hard to do so, but because there's so you're surrounded by passion here. These are all very passionate cards, but with transformation or the Death card being in the center, you must let go of someone or something in your past in order for you to achieve your Four of Staves here. As far as astrology, the Four of Staves could be the last decan of Aries, which is exactly where we are right now. Are we? The last 10 days of Aries? Shoot, I don't even know what day it is. I think we are in the last 10 days of Aries. That doesn't matter. This is a timeless reading, but we just happen to be in that time. So, and, you know, whatever. So, the King of Arrows, they could have, that could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. Doesn't have to be. But typically they would be an older placement if that is for sure. But I'm getting keep your head on is what I just heard during this, because I feel like it's going to come in hot and it's going to come in strong and you're going to kind of lose your head a little bit. Okay, Taurus? So let's get some more clarity out here, because I mean, I don't feel like this is awful. But I do feel like, besides the fact that it's very transformative, hot fires can burn out really, really fast. And with air being the, you know, you got to think that when air gases up fire, it's only going to burn hotter. And I'm not seeing a lot of control happening here. So, except for that King of Arrows is just trying to say, let's not be hasty. Okay. All right. Ace of Staves. Transformation. Four of Staves. Ace of Staves. How do you want me to receive? Okay. No. All right. So I love this card, by the way. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. I'm not sure if there was a reunion. What I'm hearing is not yet. There could have been something that just occurred that was very hot and passionate, but you might have to be letting that go with this transformation card in order for you to have this. Let's keep going. Let's see, you guys. This might be very much for my singles, you guys. 13. Yeah. 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 So soulmate, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. This feels like this new beginning needs to be grounded. Okay. And I don't have a lot of grounding cards right now. I have a lot of very passionate cards, and it's like the only thing that I have as far as stability is concerned is my Four of Staves. The King of Arrows does give me a lot of stability, but he is still an air sign, and I'm not getting like a lot of commitment here. Honestly, with Scorpio energy, I do feel like that, but let's keep going. I think for some of you guys, your passionate new beginning could very well be your soulmate. But you would have to let go of the notion that what are you saying, Spirit? Okay. This is a very specific message. You may have recently met someone who you feel very connected to, and there may have already been some sort of connection in the physical realm. With this Persephone and Pluto card here, there can be a period of time where you might be away from that person, and that is not to say that this is not a significant connection, because there could be a reunion down the line, and it might not be even that like a huge significant amount of time, but Spirit is just letting you know that that doesn't necessarily mean that you two aren't going to be together, but there could be a time apart coming up. Okay, Four Staves. I feel like that's very specific for someone. I still am getting that hot fires burn fast thing though. Yeah, I kind of was getting this too. Yeah, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. I do think that this is happening for you, and I think that this is leading to transformation, which leads to a very serious commitment to your soulmate, to your beloved. But right now, I do think that there is going to be a transformation in what your life looks like. I think that for some of you, there is a rebirth, a complete rebirth that's happening, okay? Which means that your old way of life is, if you are in a relationship and it's going nowhere, that's not going to be for long. If you're single, I don't think that that's going to be for long, but you need to make sure that you're not focusing on finding someone, because that's going to come in very fast and very quickly. There's a lot, basically for every single Taurus that's watching, there's a transformation that's coming. It is a very positive transformation. Everything here is very, very good. I just have to say that if someone is focusing on anything that is not their own growth, if they're focusing on another person and only another person and not their own healing and their own growth, that is going to crumble, because that is what the Scorpio transformation energy does. Okay? Yep, the bottom of the deck is power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. I really think that most of you already know this, though. I think that most of you already know that you are the power that you seek, okay? It's not going to be found in another person. And when you accept that transformation, that's your soulmate energy right there. Thank you. Stay optimistic about your love life. And this is all very positive energy. Even the Death card in this light, even the Death card is bringing about huge positive changes, especially for my wonderful Tauruses that are single right now. That change is coming. You are headed towards this really solid commitment. Your soulmate is coming in, but as long as you're not focused on that, I know that this is a really crazy way of talking about it, but you cannot be focused on just getting a soulmate. You must focus on your own healing. And be optimistic about it. Know that it's coming. But don't stay watching out the window. Let your friends help you. Your friends might be, one of your friends might be a soulmate, by the way. Might be the one when that comes up. But, run these things by your friends. You probably have a friend group who is going to be like, you know what, that person, I don't know, I don't get a good vibe from this person, but the other person I do. Children. Yeah, I do think that there's definitely marriage and children that could be involved coming down the line. Yep, true love is at the bottom of the deck, you guys. So I think that this is happening for you very, very soon. But again, the focus should not be on when and where and how. The focus should be on your own growth, okay? Your own healing, because your person is also going to be focusing on that as well. I see oops, hold on. Yep, there's ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, and preparing for union. Learning and growth and expansion. Yes, is exactly what I was been saying. So thank you, Spirit. I'm just dropping all of these. The dragonfly and kisses. How do you want me to receive? Thank you. Okay, so this is about change, dragonflies, being lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So again, we have these messages of growth and healing, and then adapting and changing and letting this transformation happen. And it does lead to unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love, you guys. I do think this is happening for you. I think that you have some big transformational changes happening, and as long as you go with the flow, you're going to be just fine. And then we have heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. You guys have had some really wonderful readings. So I think that this is really, really good. Just be accepting of the changes that you're seeing around you, okay? Be willing to change. Not to mention that Scorpio is your sister sign. So it is no mistake that you are supposed to be accepting of this transformation, okay? I know that the Death card can be a difficult card, but in this case, I think that this is about you moving, steadily, out of the fixed energy of Taurus, which can be very hard to move. One more message of love, please, for Taurus. This is your other half. They could have strong Scorpio placements, by the way, too. So just keep that in mind. And the world is better with you in it is the bottom of the deck. This is how they feel about you. So that could just be a confirmation if your person has ever said that. But that is definitely what your person would say, okay? And think. And if someone does not think that, that is not your person. One more message from your squad. Thank you. You are not your trauma. You are not your past. I do think that a lot of you, this release, this transformation is you releasing and transforming from past relationships, that they shouldn't influence this relationship at all, because you are releasing it. The thing that is dying is your connection to those relationships, okay? Yeah, there it is. Bottom of the deck, cut cords with anything or anyone who doesn't serve your highest good. You got to let it go. And it's 100% that Scorpio energy, that transformation, death energy, okay? So Taurus, this has been your reading. I hope that it resonated. And if it did, I would love if you would comment down below, give me a huge thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't already done so. And then please also join me in my Discord. We have chats there. I do daily readings. I also have special rates for my personal readings in there as well. And of course, we also do the Seer Circle. And yeah, I would love to see you guys there. So I will see you guys on another video, if nothing else. Bye.